You've probably heard that you need thousands of dollars to actually make a difference in the stock market. That is one of the biggest myths in finance. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how I would take just $100 and start building wealth in 2025. Step by step, using a few simple apps on my phone. By the end of this, you'll have zero excuses left. I get it. I see the comments. They only have $50 to spare. $100 isn't enough to matter. The stock market is just for rich people. For years, that might have been true. But today, with the technology in your pocket, that is completely false. That $100 is more than enough. The secret isn't how much you start with. It's that you start and that you stay consistent. So if you're ready to finally stop watching from the sidelines and actually start building your wealth, hit that like button so I know you're with me. Let's get into it. Section 1. The why your $100 is losing a fight before we open any apps. Let us have a real conversation about why you can't afford not to invest that $100. Right now, if your money is just sitting in a standard bank account, it's losing a silent battle every single day. That battle is against inflation. Think of it this way. Inflation is why the coffee that cost you $3 a few years ago now costs $4. Your dollar just doesn't go as far. While the annual inflation rate in the US has been around 2.9%, let's just use 3% for an easy example. If you have $100 sitting in a bank account earning next to nothing, in 1 year, its actual buying power will shrink to just $97. You did nothing, yet you lost money. Now, let's flip that. Instead of your money slowly losing its power, what if we put it to work? This is where the magic happens, and it's a concept called compound growth. There's a popular myth that Albert Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. While there's no proof he actually said that, the idea is 100% true. Compounding is when your investment earns a return. And then you start earning a return on your original money plus all the returns you've already made. Your money starts making money for you. Imagine you invest your $100 and get an average 8% return per year, which is a historically reasonable expectation for the stock market. After year 1, you have $108. The next year, you're in 8% on that new, bigger total of $108. Now you have $116.64. The year after that, earning 8% on over $116. It seems small at first, I get it. But this is where consistency becomes your secret weapon. Section 2. The what? The smartest, simplest investment for beginners. Okay, you're on board. Your $100 needs a job. But what job are we giving it? You hear about stocks all the time, people making a fortune on a single company or losing it all on some meme stock. Let's be clear. For a beginner, trying to pick individual stocks isn't investing. It's speculating. It's gambling. It takes endless hours of research, and even then, professional investors get it wrong all the time. We are not doing that. We're going to use the single most powerful and simple tool for new investors, the low-cost index fund, usually in the form of an ETF. So what on earth is an ETF? The easiest way to think about it is as a basket of stocks. Instead of trying to find that one winning company, it's the needle in the haystack. You just buy the entire haystack. The most famous haystack is the S&P 500. This is an index that tracks 500 of the largest, most successful companies in the United States. Think Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and hundreds more. When you buy an S&P 500 ETF, you are buying a tiny piece of all 500 of those companies in one go. You are instantly diversified. If one or two of those companies have a bad year, it doesn't wreck your portfolio because you have hundreds of others to balance things out. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-wealthy-for-sure strategy. You are betting on the long-term success and innovation of the entire U.S. economy, which has been a winning bet for over a century. By choosing this path, you skip the stress and high risk of stock picking and align your money with the proven steady growth of the market as a whole. And the best part? The fees on these funds are incredibly low, which means more of your money stays working for you. Section 3. The How. Investing your first $100 in 4 simple steps. All right, enough talk. Let's get into the action. I'm going to walk you through the exact process. Click, bike, lick. This is how I'd turn that $100 into an investment in the next 10 minutes. Step 1. Choose a beginner-friendly app first. You need a place to buy your investments. This is called a brokerage. Forget the old image of men in suits screaming on Wall Street. Today, a brokerage is just an app on your phone. For beginners in 2025, there are tons of great options. You have industry giants like Fidelity and Charles Schwab, which are fantastic, easy to use, and have no account minimums for their standard brokerage accounts. There are also super user-friendly apps like Robinhood and SoFi that are also commission-free with no minimums. While Vanguard is an excellent company, many of its popular mutual funds require investment minimums of $1,000 to $3,000, though you can often buy their ETFs through the other zero minimum brokerages I mentioned. As always, I'll put links to some of my favorites in the description. Full transparency, some may be affiliate links, which just means the channel might get a small commission at no extra cost to you if you sign up. Step 2. Open your account. This part is as simple as signing up for any other app, but with a bit more security since it's protecting your money. You'll need to provide some personal information like your name, address, and social security number. This is all standard and required by law for financial institutions. They are heavily regulated to protect you. For most people starting out, a standard individual brokerage account is the most direct and flexible choice. The whole process usually takes less than 15 minutes. Step 3. Deposit your $100 once your account is approved. It's time to fund it. This is as easy as linking your bank account and transferring the money just like you do with Venmo or PayPal. Go ahead and transfer that $100. The moment that money is in there, I want you to pause for a second. You are now an investor. You have an account and you have capital ready to go. You're already ahead of the vast majority of people who only talk about doing this. Step 4. Buy your first ETF. This is the final boss, the moment of truth. We're going to take our cash and buy that basket of stocks we talked about. We are going to buy an S&P 500 ETF. Inside your app, find the search bar. You're going to type in a ticker symbol for an S&P 500 ETF. Some of the most popular tickers are VOO, Vanguard's S&P 500 ETF, or IVV from iShares. When you search for it, you'll see the share price. As of late 2025, one share of something like VOO costs around $615. You're thinking, but I only have $100. This is where the game changed for small investors thanks to a feature called fractional shares. Fractional shares let you buy a small slice of a single expensive share. So you don't need over $600 to buy VOO. You can buy just $100 worth. You'll own about 0.16 shares. Doesn't matter. You are still invested and will get the same percentage return as someone who owns 1,000 shares. So you'll type in the ticker, let's say VOO. You'll click trade or buy. It will ask how much you want to purchase. Here's the key. Don't select shares, select dollars. Type in $100. Review the order and swipe to confirm. And that's it. You did it. You are now the owner of a piece of 500 of the biggest companies in the world. Your $100 is no longer sitting on the sidelines losing to inflation. It's on the field, in the game, working for you 24/7. Let's quickly recap. You started with the idea that $100 wasn't enough. Now you know that leaving it in the bank is a guaranteed loss, while investing it harnesses the power of compound growth. You've learned to skip the gamble of single stocks and instead buy the whole market through a simple, low-cost ETF. And you've seen the exact 4 steps to make it happen. Pick an app, open an account, deposit the cash, and buy a fractional share of an ETF like VOO. Your first $100 is not about retiring tomorrow. It is a psychological victory. It's proof that you can do this. It's the start of a habit. Your mission now is to make this a habit. The next strategy is called dollar cost averaging, which is just a fancy way of saying you invest a fixed amount on a regular schedule, maybe $25 or $50 every month, no matter what the market is doing. Set up an automatic transfer and an automatic purchase. Automate your wealth. By doing that, you build your position over time and take emotion out of the equation. This is how real, lasting wealth is built. Not by timing the market, but by time in the market. You started today. Now, just keep going. If this video finally gave you the clarity and confidence to start investing, subscribe to the channel for more videos to guide you. You've taken the first step. Welcome to the club.